Hey, everybody. We are back and with yet another Wabbajack mod list. Today, on today's chopping block, is SkyGround Chronicles. So, yeah, I thought we'd give this one a look. It looked interesting. Yeah, it's another Requiem mod list, not for the faint of heart. And it does have its little quirks and perks and all that kind of stuff. As you can see, we are, I don't even know how long we've been playing this. Um, but basically, we got through the character creation. We did the shipwreck start. Did I do the shipwreck start? I think I did the shipwreck start. We just took the boat out of Dawnstar on over to Windhelm. And we're about to go into, so we ended up on the docks, and we're about to go into the city proper. As you can see, I have managed to get myself some gear. um let's go ahead and take a look at this. And then remember, this is how we do it. I try to do 8 to 10 hours into a list, so there should be multiple postings for this one after this one. So we'll see. It really depends on how much I like or don't like, or how frustrating the play or the gameplay of the list really is. Um, it has a lot of potential. There's a lot of things I like about it. There's a lot of things that I don't. One of the things that I have eliminated from the list already is the Wheeler mod. So, me personally, I can't stand it. So, yeah, we disabled that. Of course, I added in my lootable crates, my bandoliers, um, my unlimited rings. So I, of course, added those in. So right now she has two bandoliers on her, or two pouches, and a backpack. We just made this fur cow out of bear pelt and some leather. The outfit, I don't remember where we got it exactly. Um, I don't remember if we looted it off someone or if we managed to get enough gold to buy it. I can't remember. But we got it while we were in Dawnstar. You can see we're level 2. And as with any Requiem list, oops, wrong button. So we hit the B button. I'm playing on controller. You can see here's our options here. So items, we are carrying a lot of stuff. One of the things that is interesting to me, this is the first time I've seen this, is the Lastrium belt and Lastrium thigh band. We'll take a little look at those if we can. But the main reason I put those on, because I saw them in my, when I was at the tanning rack, I said, what in the world? So they're accessories, but what it does, and the important part is, look at the warmth value, 27, 27. And I'm like, if it doesn't take up a needed slot, and I can wear those, why not? Right? And you can see here, this is our fur cow, 29. So that adds some warmth. We are wearing a mage hood, right? That gives us 29 warmth. And you can see we got noble dark leather bracers. I believe we actually looted that. Matter of fact, we might have looted this off of one of the corpses on the boat as we were getting off the ship, trying to escape the ship. We got leather armor, leather boots. I think, did I make this one? And this is the one we looted? Or did I loot from two different people and decided to keep the dark? And then you see we made those, and then we found these rings in the crates. And then we also have, so we have a couple items that we want to go ahead and get, sell. And then you can see we're carrying around some stuff that we probably need to unload as well. Right now, our weapons of choice are the war axe. We do have 2 steel daggers, uh, a hunting bow, light bow. I think for Requiem purposes, I think I'd prefer heavy bow rather than the light. Um, we do have a red guard scimitar, but it's not as. And if I favorite it, you see all of a sudden now we got a whole bunch of stuff on our persons. As a matter of fact, let's get rid of the daggers for right now. So we got the bow and we got the axe. And then, we got plenty of food we've been eating. We've got, so the way this list works, and it's one of those ones where I'm not as 100% keen on the mechanics. Oops. And then what I mean by that is learning spells takes time. So when you find a spell and you want to learn it, I have it set that the maximum amount of time it's going to take is an hour. So I think that's as low as I could set it without actually disabling the mod or taking that completely out. So I'm like, okay, I'll give you an hour. That's it. We have purchased a craftsman manual. We purchased it for 371 gold. But that was because we were lucky enough to actually find when we were in Dawnstar, we went into the Quicksilver mine and we found enough Quicksilver and mined enough Quicksilver that we were paid 1,000 gold for that Quicksilver. That was awesome. We're about to head down to the Malachite mine, in Kynes Grove, and we're gonna do the same thing there. See what kind of money we get off of there. I think the money is a little inflated. I'm not quite certain. That's the most I've ever gotten from the Quicksilver mine, but we did find a bunch of extra, so we might have had more than we normally would get. So there you have it. So then another thing, magic, right? So right now this is our condition. So far so good. One of the traits that we had to pick 2 traits coming in. Okay. And then get this, we're not dirty right now. Bathing is a thing. Okay. So we're well fed. We are warm right now. So, okay. And we're not dirty. Okay. So those are big things going on here. All right. So one of the traits we picked was Master of Destiny. You reject the influence of fate and star signs. Standing stones cannot be used, but you begin the game with 3 additional perk points and a permanent +5 boost to all skills. I'm like, heck yeah, I'll take that. And then, I got to take this one. You just know I got to take this one. Hoarder. You love carrying stuff around, even if it's junk. Gain a +100 carry weight. Selling prices, though, are 50% worse. So, to me, that's worth it, right? Because I'm not in here to like grab stuff and make a whole lot of money selling it and stuff like that. That's not what even though I loot like crazy. You know what I'm saying? But the amount of stuff that I loot, you know what I'm saying? Even though I'm only going to get half of what I normally would get, still is going to end up being a crazy amount of money. So I'm fine with that. Well rested. So we're well rested right now. So that's good. So, and you can see stamina regenerates 10% faster when we're, speechcraft effectiveness is unaffected. So remember, the dirtier you get, the worse your speechcraft. We found a ring. You are 15% harder to detect, and movement noise is decreased by half as much. So we got that going on. We got a backpack, and then again these 2 pouches, right? And each one right now is an extra 50 carry weight, which is good. I'm not mad at the armor, right? So you can see on the left thigh, that's that one piece that we got, that one accessory. And then you can see the belt there as well, right? So those 2 are basically adding a total of 54 warmth to us, I believe. So if we came in here and then moved on over, right, we don't see our warmth value here? Huh. Okay. Maybe it's up top here. Across the top. 305. 305 is not is that an armor rating or is that warm? No, that's not. Well, I don't know. I don't know. So we're just gonna have to go with it. So you can see our carry weight is in 2 locations. Is up top at the very top, 318 out of 340, and down at the bottom, 318 out of 340. The amount of gold we have is at the top, 879, and then down at the bottom on the right hand side, that one number just sitting out there by itself. We do have a cursor, thank goodness. So I'm pleased with that. One other thing we want to look at real quick here. So, oh, I didn't realize I could just go right there to get the quest. All right, so skills. So as you can see, um, this is what our skill trees are going to look like. We've already put a point into restoration. That's so we could learn healing and sunbeam. I chose sunbeam as the second spell. We do have a point into craftsmanship. As a matter of fact, I don't believe I actually put a point in the craftsmanship. Reading the cat crafting manual, I believe, was enough. Okay, we have a point in the two-handed. It's Requiem. So two-handed might end up being the way to go. A point in the one-handed, a point in the marksman, evasion, sneak, subterfuge, which is a combination of lockpicking and pickpocket. So we put that in there. And what the one thing that I really like is, okay, so we get that, but I'm just wondering, do we still get the other one from pickpocketing? Is there another level to go here? Reason I asked that is because with pickpocketing, which I still don't understand why it's on that one, you get the extra carry weight at some point. So now stances is the art of combat. I don't know what that is all about. So you can see we have a point into the wolf stance. And then you can see, and I think that's taking kind of a Witcher approach to things. So we will see what that all is all about. But you can see the stances, the art of combat, and then you got speech. We don't have anything in alchemy, illusion, conjuration. I think the next one up is probably going to be here. So we can get some, I don't know, because I have sunbeam if I need it. And I'm not a big magic user. I'm usually kind of a stealth archer. But this, oh shoot, what's going on here? Oh shoot, wait, I was stuck in the menus. As a matter of fact, we should make sure. All right, come on over here. We need that. That one is there. Sunbeam, healing touch. Oh, nice. Restores 17 health per second to the touch target. Nice. I don't know where we got that from, but I'm not knocking it. Choose blessing. Choose a deity to follow. You can change your deity once a day. Really? That's weird. Candlelight. We found that tome, so might as well have it ready when we go. When I hit down on the D-pad, Love you too, buddy. Yeah, my son. Um, so when we hit down on the D-pad, you can see this is what we got highlighted right now. I haven't started collecting enough stuff to really get into potions yet. All right, hold on, guys. All right, so here we are. We had already talked to the girl. What is, you know what's bothersome? Look, there's rats all over the place, and they make that noise, and it's very annoying, to say the least. All right, so for some reason, these are not accessible like they used to be. Let me go to first person real quick and see, and then if we sneak, nope. Okay.
Stupid dog.
Right? Stupid dog. Wow.
Stupid dog.
Oh gosh. Hey, here's a crate. Now these aren't the vanilla crates, and to me, like, I think there's dynamic things alternative or something like that. I'm not as partial to that one. It gets added in a lot in modlist.
Watch it.
Well, you get out of my way then, bud. And it really, in my opinion, there's no value add to it, right? Because I mean, it doesn't put anything good in the crates, and it's kind of a tease if you really think about it. It's like, oh, okay, something's in there. And then you go and open the crate, and of course, nothing worthwhile. All right, we'll take the chicken. Imp stool. I'm going to take that imp stool. Ooh, there. Red apple. There's another chicken. Come on, let me have the chicken. Get out of the way, goat. You see the trouble? All right, I'm stuck. All right, give me the snowberry. Can I get the? Can I somehow get? Yeah, give me that white cat. Goat. Goat. I'm about to have a goat fur. I'm about to have a goat pelt. And I'm gonna cook up some leg of goat in a minute. So the frost salts, the salt, a lot of this stuff is not, you can't have. But I don't know why I'm looking in these crates up here, because generally nothing's worthwhile in those. The barrels, at least you can get like some kind of food stuffs in them. The sacks as well, you know, you can get some tomatoes or something. So,
what he calls outsiders.
you know,
You've
and then-
seen how we live. Cramped alleys, rundown buildings, few guard patrols. Even the name Grey Quarter is an insult.
I'll speak to all
but you can see here,
soon.
it's just,
But I make no promises that I can change his
So-
mind.
so again,
That's all I ask.
I just recommend, why, I don't see the point of lootable things.
Thank you.
And, you know, so that's why, even if lootable things is a mod, if it is included in the mod list, a lot of times I'll overwrite it with lootable crates. Now, lootable crates are only effective for the actual vanilla crates that are normally there. All those added ones
Maybe the
aren't
reason
touched
these
by it.
Grayskins don't help in the war because they're Imperial spies.
Imperial spies? You can't be serious.
Maybe we'll pay you a visit tonight, little spy. We got ways of finding out what you really are.
You touch her and
Do you hate the Dark Elves? Are you here to bully us and tell us to leave?
no, I don't hate you people at all.
You've come to the wrong city then.
Mhm.
Windhelm's a haven of prejudice and narrow thinking, unworthy of one such as you.
Well, I just came here for the loot anyway, so why would anybody think you're a spy?
Some of these Nords will come up with any excuse to despise us.
True that.
And it
true
isn't
that.
just the Dark Elves they hate. They make a target of the Argonians as well.
I
In
bet.
fact, just about anyone who isn't a Nord is fair game
Hmm.
for their bullying.
Ah, anyone of color. Understood. Roger that.
Nothing new there. Most of the Nords living in Windhelm don't care much for us. But Rolf is the worst by
Mm-hmm.
far. He likes to get drunk and walk around the Grey Quarter yelling insults at us in the small hours of the morning. Oh, a real charmer, that one.
You said it. Yeah, I've seen like people like that on TV. Yep.
All
All
right,
right.
then.
Yeah, once honored. How are you once honored and gonna be like that, bro? Snowberries anymore? Yeah, I pick as much like here. This is the disappointing part, right? So what is usually put in what dynamic things will do is it will put um it just puts clutter, just clutter into the crates. Luckily, like I said, I have to open them just cause, but fortunately with the barrels and the sacks, there's clothes, and I've just over encumbered myself.
This is the Royal Armor class. Maybe in a few years.
Now, the smart move would have been to just put some stuff back, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to make our way over to Naranye. I guess I could make myself another pouch if I want. Oh, look at this. Just leaving stuff all out. Oh, look at this. Wow. Wow, look at that. Look what they did for you. Don't mind if I do. Hey, Naranye.
I don't haggle. If you want a lower price, look elsewhere.
Well, I don't know that I have coins that need to be exchanged, but what do you got for sale?
Some may call this junk. Me, I call them treasures.
Really? They look like junk to me. 439 gold? All right, who's got what? I think I got 879. Yeah, I have 879. She's at almost 4K. All right, girl, you about to make me rich. All right, so I got 2 paintings. I found those in other crates. Now, they are absolutely nothing, but fortunately, the mod actually sticks them in there, and they're worth 500 is the value on each one. And you can see, so I probably would normally get 60, 70 gold for them. And you can see now I'm only getting 34 because I'm only getting half. But that's fine. 8. Now, I already studied these and have the spells. So I might as well just go ahead and lighten my load. I'm not getting rid of that, though. I'm going to lighten the load a little bit. Might as well. All right. See, I found already in my mining 421 fossils. I don't know what to do with them, though. I really don't know what. Here, because I'll do this. I'm just going to hold on to those for a minute until I figure out if I'm doing anything with Legend of the Dragonborn, something like that. Is that it? Is that the? You know what I'm talking about, right? Something of the Dragonborn. When they have the little museum and everything, and they want you to do this and that and go collect these things. I got 12 Horkerloafs. How long before they spoil? Is there spoiling in this? I don't know if they're spoiling, so I'll sell high. All right, thank you.
Thank you for your custom.
Holy cow, I still got a lot of stuff. Okay, now normally, see now, what this does is it puts a little bit of a... All right, we got to go back to first person, and we got to aim for the crate. Well, Well, because everything's stealing.
Assorted wares and
Okay,
tools
that
you just
crate is
can't live
empty.
without. Come and see
Come
for
on,
yourself.
man. Now, one of the things I could do is just drag
If you're looking to get a drink, Candlehearth Hall's got
that
warm
out of my
fires
way.
and
And see
strong
if I
ale.
can get the hitbox. There it is. And absolutely nothing in there.
Buying and selling a wide range of assorted
So
goods.
these crates are not
It's the
vanilla.
best selection in
And
retail.
so I don't expect them to be here. This is kind of, it's almost like there's like JK's Skyrim. I should check into that, because if it is, then I have a patch that will make up for these. So I'm not going to mess with those. And then what I'll do is I'll see, I have a JK Skyrim patch. And if that's the case, when I if I add it to the list and I don't get an error message saying you need the JK Skyrim is not there, because generally you can look. I just don't want to look through the whole list just for JK Skyrim, just to see if I have it. It'll tell me if I don't, and I can just not, take it right back out. But right now,
Did you use my good hammer?
okay, so let's go over here. Oh, you took away one of my boxes, one of my crates, man. And look, all right, so the fact that it took away one of the crates and these aren't stacked like they normally are tells me that the old crates, the vanilla crates, have been overridden. So these most likely won't have anything in them, and that really sucks. That
Now
sucks.
that you mention it, I think. Sorry.
All right, let me look in here real quick. Whoa, she looks like a bad bud. All right, hold on. Let's see what we can make over here real quick. I don't need that. I don't need. Ooh, domino gloves. Oh, look at that. That looks pretty chill. Oh, look at the armor on those. What do I need? Oh, shoot. I need more. All right, the boots. I'm going to make the gloves. And then what's the scarf? What's the scarf doing? The scarf doesn't do anything. Okay, wait. I know. Right now, I don't know what to do with myself. Holy cow. Oh, those look chill.
Have you been learning your oars?
I think I've got a handle on it.
Okay, so
The
you can
ore
see
talk was
not much
confusing.
you can do
Don't
here.
bother with that one.
But we're going to make
Leave
those
it to me.
gloves.
Oh, right. That makes
That's
sense.
All right.
armor you
Kind
put
of a
together.
messy metal anyway.
And then, too bad I don't have any steel ingots. All right. So I don't think, because I used up all my stuff. Oh, what do I need? I need one leather.
Captain
All right.
Lonegale, it's always a pleasure
So
to
that could
see
be
you.
144.
In fact, I'm glad you're here.
Or,
Something I'd like to ask you.
oh shoot,
Pleasure to see you as well, Naran.
144 or,
I was
47.
wondering if you still had many associates in the shipping
no,
profession.
we're going to do that
A
one.
business proposition for any sailors who might be
Thank
looking
you.
to make a few extra septims.
All right, did we put
This
our clothes
business
back on,
proposition
please?
includes smuggling.
We
Forget it.
sure did. We
The
sure
sailors
did.
I
All
know.
right, let me get those gloves on, man, because shoot. Why am I so excited for them? Because look at, oh. All right, let's see what they look like.
Finding trouble without any help from you.
You're
I think
such a wet blanket,
I
Captain.
prefer the
We'll have a
fingerless
little
fingerless
fun from
gloves
time to
anyway.
time.
So okay. So I guess they weren't as awesome as I thought they were. I thought they were like head and shoulders above what we already had, but no, they're the same. Oh well. All right, purple marble flower. Okay, since it's light out, early in the day, let's go on. Just head on out. Let's head on out. There's not much to do here right now. I mean, we can hang out until blood on the ice kicks off. We can search around a little bit more, but we've already seen that the normal crates that would be there, the vanilla crates, have been overridden. And then I use, like I said, for me, the first few hours of play is all about tooling up, getting a couple of levels in, and tooling up. I know some people like to jump out there and just jump right into the combat, and it's like, well, I have a different approach. I'm going. So it's a given that you're gonna die, or you know what I mean. These critters are gonna unalive you real quick and fast and pretty often. So why do you need to be in a rush to do it, though? Why do you need to be in a rush to meet your doom? Right? Why don't you spend some time and some prep, get all the basics that you need, and you can see right here, this is starting to become a problem. I've noticed that even with the lootable crates, these aren't lootable. And they usually are. Or they have been in the past. I don't know. And it maybe it's part of the JK Skyrim that I'll be adding, or I'm gonna try to add. There's no guarantee, and we will see. Now, I don't know why I'm picking so many snowberries. I know exactly why I'm picking so many blue mountain flowers. Because if you mix them with sabercat eye, with butterfly wing, with one of the mushrooms, I can't remember if it's white or imp stool is one of them. If you mix them with blisterwort, wheat, oh look, that place is for sale. But let's see if these. Now I'm walking through here because if I'm not mistaken, here, let's go to the first person. Alright, so I just ran through there, and I'm running away. Well, because I don't know if I was stealing or not. You didn't see anything that said, ooh, that face. Okay. So we're going to have to get someplace with a thing.
Are you here to spit on our traditions? Cut down our sacred trees? Huh?
Why would I do such a thing?
Those two Imperials desecrated our grove. They built a lumber mill and wanted to cut down our trees. Worse yet, nobody bothered to stop them until I noticed. These people dare call themselves Nords.
I don't think they knew. I don't think they knew until you told them. So cut them slack, all right? God, go hug a tree, man. Yeah, whatever.
Until next time.
Not that I'm saying I'm on their side. It's just like, don't get the whole mightier than thou attitude. They didn't know, right? And then once they found out, they couldn't cut down the trees anymore. Now, don't get me wrong. They might still wanted to have done it. I don't know, but somebody stopped them, so somebody stopped them. And that's the key. You know? That is the key. Alright, you can see you can't take anything from there. This place has changed a bit. Is that killed? Yep. Oh, they made him look different. Alright, we'll talk to him after we get done in there, but let's check this knapsack out that doesn't seem to have an owner. Ooh, a woodcutter's axe. That actually will come in handy, as I'm going to show you later. Let's go ahead and read that. So that 3 points of experience. Let's look in here. Got enough cabbage on my person. Enough leeks. I don't know. It's just... Ooh. All right, let's look in there real quick. I don't turn down salt. All right, let's check this one out too. See what kind of goodies. All right, sliced bread. I'll take it. Pheasant roast, restore magicka, and some gold. Okay, thank you. Now, yep. All right. Now we can't carry but so much, and then I don't know why how do we have so much stuff on? Okay. Here's the thing. We're about to be encumbered real quick here. All right. Whose house is that? Look. All right. Let's go to the mine. This is about making some money, getting some stuff real quick. What's in the crate? You see what I'm talking about? Look at this. Look at this. I'm not going to take it right now, but we know that's in there. We can't touch those. We can't touch that. See, this is what lootable crates does for you. When, so the difference between lootable crates and then that. Oh, see, look, we'll take that. Oh, I'll take that. I'll take the malachite. See, this was outside. This is the way it was outside. Oh yeah, there you go. Give me. I'll leave that there for you right now. See, we'll pick that up on the way back. Okay. All right, let's go into steam scorch mine. We'll go get that. We'll get this sorted. Okay.
Oh, great. Another wanderer. Slumming it on your way to Windhelm?
Not really. I'm just in here to make some money. I'm just like everybody else. There we go.
Ugh, you smell horrible. Get yourself cleaned up.
Shut up. Only the gods can judge me.
Oh gosh.
Ugh,
That would be
I
Kjeld
wish you
the
would
Younger.
Stop saying that.
What about Ulfric? Did you ever hear back from him?
No, but his house Carl
See,
sent us a letter.
I think
Why didn't you tell me? What
each
did he say?
vein,
He
instead of like
thanked us for
3,
contacting him,
I think you get
but
like
said they
6 or
didn't
so.
need any more
So you're getting like
lumber at the
twice the
moment.
number.
Oh,
You see? That's why I didn't tell you.
Every time it hits, I feel like it's gonna bounce back and hit me right in the head. You know what I mean? Man, put your back into it. There you go. Oh, we got a starfish fossil. So if I find myself way over encumbered, a lot of times what I'll do is I'll use this as a storage. Thing is, you can't leave it in for too long, or you will lose. Who's Froa?
Nothing but the same thing every day.
Yeah, I hear you. Introduction to Malachite. All right. Ooh, level up. All right, I'll take that. And then armor enchantments. Heck yeah, I'll take that too.
get an axe and bring me all the wood you can chop.
Lucky for you, that was just sitting there for the taking.
Oh, it's not luck, babe. It's not luck. Okay. We'll take the hide boots. We're gonna be very over encumbered by the time we walk out of this place.
My brother is sensitive. He has trouble focusing his attention on things.
Your brother? What brother? We'll take it. We shouldn't be taking everything that's nailed down. We should be only taking the things that's gonna make us money, like ore. Okay, so, okay, there we go. Let's say if we don't see anything pop up soon, we're gonna have to reset that. All right, I'm resetting it. We got the fossil, but we got another. There it is. There's the ore. Let's say, but we weren't getting any ore from there. Okay, so it's 3:58 in the afternoon there. I don't know what the 149 is. Okay, so we're over encumbered. And we still got way more stuff to go get. And these people are gonna beat me to my claims. Come on now. She's gonna beat me to my claim. It's taking me too long to get there. I can't run. I can't run. Oh, there's already people there.
We've got a new order in.
Is that a joke?
No. Rogie and Killed need some more support timbers for the mine.
I suppose Killed
Wait,
asked
let me
for the
see.
usual
Is that a-
discount.
Dang.
Well, he is the mayor.
No, it's fine. I don't mind being poor.
Can we get up here this way? Alright, there's a couple more other spots. Usually I like to hit one of those, if not all. And then guess what? We're going to bog ourselves down with some more stuff. Alright, so backpack, longbow. We're already over encumbered, so might as well just grab it. Ooh. I don't know what this is. Okay, we'll take it. We'll take that. That's worth some money. All right. There's a, oh, I didn't want the broom. Why am I grabbing brooms? All right, boom, boom. All right. Don't want the shovel either. There we go. All right, we'll take that. Take that. Take that. Take that. Uh-huh. All right, here, hold on. Gosh darn it. See, I don't want to get rid of any of this stuff. Where's the non... there it is. Get rid of the broom at least. I got 13 iron ore? Where'd I get iron ore from? See what I'm talking about? Alright. Now, generally in the sacks and the barrels are just going to be foodstuffs. So, can you go? Alright. That stamina is really bearing down. Great. Wait, do not jump my claim. A swimming reptile fossil. So the question is, when I get to 0 stamina, will I not be able to move anymore? Gold necklace, septum, silver amethyst string. Alright. Because right now, I'm thinking we're not going to be able to do much of anything. Look at her. Look at her. That is cool. Like, she's about ready to pass out. All right, girl. All right, girl, just chill. Chill. Okay, hold on. Just make it over. All right, great. All right, you know what we're going to do? We're going to do this. We're going to dump some of the heavy stuff. How much is it? What's the damage? The longbow is not. Oh, wait. Oh, shoot. All right. Got rid of the wrong one. All right. How much more we need to get rid of? We got 20 more. We got to drop 20 more weight. 20 more. I need the pickaxe. I'll tell you what we're going to do. Don't want to do it, but we're going to do it. Really? This fossil rock is 5. Okay. The wheel, that. I was going to show you guys what that does. Okay. Ooh. Don't need all that. Okay. So it will hang out for a short bit. Okay. All right. So that'll allow us to go around. Let's get our stamina back. She's still a little tired. You can see she's still a little wobbly. Not up 100% on her legs, but holy cow. So this is what lootable crates does for you. There is a world of a difference between lootable crates and dynamic things. So whoever, those people that like dynamic things, stick with it. More power to you. Look at that painting, 500. Silence. Oh, screams in silence. Oh yeah. And we're not reading that, but I don't know why I took it because I don't know how much it's worth. I didn't pay attention to the price. Oh yeah, we'll take those. All right, so you can see we have all that, and I guess we have picked as much, we have gotten as much ore as we can because everybody else has jumped the rest of the claims. So what we'll do is we'll run out here, sell off what we can. All right. Where's what's it? I don't see him. Who are you? Ilfid. Getting a hold of this guy sometimes is a problem. Now, me personally, I don't like the longhouse. I like the inn. The old way the inn was better. I don't see. I mean, yeah, there's a little more room in here, but technically, I don't really see. I don't know. I'm not a fan.
Come on in. We got warm food, warm drinks, and warm beds.
Hey, kill.
Mining is hard work.
Yeah.
But we pay a fair price for any ore you dig up.
Okay, I got it. I got malachite for you.
I'll buy everything you've dug up.
Well, I appreciate that. What'd you give me? Ooh, 780 gold. All right, man.
Good day.
Yeah, he's good to you from that point on. Also, it changes. So look, we come over here. Oh, I still can't take everything. But look, I can take the bread, right? So some things, so you're kind of like a friend now, right? You're not one of these low-life little mooches or whatever that he doesn't care for. And what it does, it means anything under 25 gold, anything worth less than 25 gold, you can pick up.
An outsider?
Yep.
No reason to stop in Kindsgrove. Keep
Yeah,
moving.
there's tons of reasons. What do you do here?
Nosy one, huh?
Hmm?
I was a mage back in Morrowind. I lend my talents to the mines here, helping them keep the tunnels safe. By Azura, it gets hot in there. I use frost salts for a potion to keep the heat bearable, but I'm out.
Well, you know, I could probably find some for you in my travels.
If you want to go to the trouble, feel free. I suppose I could offer you a bit of free alteration training when you get back.
You're not going to offer me a little bit of your companionship? Okay. All right. I see how it is. Hey, what you got for sale?
Take a look.
Actually, I don't really care what she has for sale. What I care for is what we have for sale that she's willing to buy. That seems to be about it. Okay. Thank you. Thank you for your custom. We got to make sure we are up on Gentleman's Guide to, did it say Skyrim or Whiterun? To Whiterun. Ooh, look at this. Look at this. So we can't take everything out of here, but we can take the gold. Ain't that something? Ain't that something? All right. We can read this. Oh, we can even take it if we wanted it. What do you got in here? Anything? Anything worthwhile? Nothing. I am ready. You know who that's from. Now, in truth, I can't take that. I could take this. I could take the slice. Wait. I could take the wedge. I could take the slice. I can't take that because it's 36. The value of it is higher than what we're allowed to take. Goat cheese wheel. I could take that one and the bread. So might as well be stocked up when we leave, right? You know what I'm saying? Ooh, and I can check this one too. And look at that, 50. Why can I take 50 septums as opposed to, and since that's more than 25, it is not. Each septum has a value of 1. There just happens to be 50 of them in there. See how that works? Yeah. Okay. Sir, thank you for your custom. Thank you for your business. Okay. So as it stands right now, we're just working on making ourselves better, stronger.
Yes?
Oh, excuse me. Excuse me. Let's go see what we can grab and take with us. Okay. Just double checking these. All right, this is our crate. All right, so we can take that. We can take that. Take that. We can take these two where we're at. Oh, dang. That's it? Come on now. What do we got on us that weighs so much? Everything. A skeever pelt weighs 2. Uh-huh. Okay. Just wondering. All right. So what we're going to do is the things that I really don't want to get rid of. Take that. We'll take that. We're going to take those because I can sell those. All right. So we just need to make it back to the chest. All right. I think we can. Simply because I believe, not that I want to say they're safer in there. I just think they'll last longer. Right? I'll have more time.
Get yourself cleaned up.
Shut up.
Only the gods can judge me. I don't know why I keep picking all those. They don't really do much for you. For my purposes, they don't really do much. So I can go over here, and then let's get to that weight thing. So we'll put that in there. I'm gonna put that guy in there. For now, I'm gonna put you in there. I'm gonna favorite you. I'm gonna put you in there. And then I'm gonna put you in there. It should last. Nope, we're gonna sell you as soon as we can. We gotta go find that girl. I believe it's Ghana that we have to find. I'll put you in there. You in there as well. We'll put you in there. All right. Nope. All right. What are we looking at? All right. So you see, we're putting a lot of stuff in there right now, to be honest with you. All right. All right. Okay. I think this may be weighing us down a bit too. It's just adding up. I need to get to a, what's the name? Alchemy bench. Hey, Gunna.
Here for work? Get an axe and bring me all the wood you can chop.
I got firewood right now.
Honest gold for honest work.
Yeah. Ooh, 5 peat each? That's inflated. All right, are things not going well for you?
We got the mill up and running before we found out that the big stand of trees on the hill was sacred. Now we can't cut them, and we can't afford to buy another mill somewhere else. So we scrounge whatever we can from around the tundra.
Understood. All right.
All right, then.
Good luck. All right. Okay, so can't do anything there. I do want to test something real quick though. Ooh. Am I cold? Oh, I feel like I'm shivering. All right, here we go. I want to see. All right, exit, and then all right. So pickaxe, longbow. Takes 2 iron ore, 1 shovel, 2. All right. Boom. All right. The controller is vibrating a little bit. So that makes me wonder how I keep from going under. It's like a jungle sometimes. Makes me wonder how I keep from going under. Alright, let's see. Alright, so just to show you real quick, I'm going to come over here to this tree. You see that? I got a tree log. I'm going to go over here. He's going to be mad at me. All right. I honestly don't know what the heck I'm going to do with a tree log, but let's take a look. Let's see. All right, first of all, you see our coin has weight to it. Very aggravating. Tree logs. 7. They weigh 7 each. So, what I'm gonna do? Am I cold? Am I shivering? Is that what I'm doing? All right. So we're gonna go over here. This one's empty. And guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna put 2 tree logs in there. I'm quite certain that I would have. My face is blue. All right. Soon and very soon. Yep. Mm-hmm. It's official. I should not be singing. I know. I know. You don't have to tell me twice. Well, I guess you kind of have to because I've done that more than once. Get some snowberries.
This'll clear up soon. I'm sure of it.
You sure? It feels like it's cleared up already. Like it done cleared up just like that. Soon and very soon, I am going to see the king. Yep. Mm-hmm. All right. I know where a free, not a free, but a alchemy table is. I don't like to go in the shop because that guy is kind of annoying. He's kind of mean too. So if we actually just head over, ooh. All right. So if we head up this way, head around, I do think. All right, so we're gonna grab this stuff here. Garlic. So we are gonna grab those things. Let's just get the hanging moss. Let's get the hanging moss. Is there? Oh. Oops. See, there's more stuff back there. Did I grab it already? I don't recall. Can I get in here? Come on, let me back there. Give me the reach. Nope. That sucks. Did I get everything then? Alright, what's in the sack? What's in the sack? Before I close it. Before I take out the what is that? Okay, so if there are crates around the corner here, there sure are. I'm not going to check them right now. I'm going to go add my my patch for lootable crates, JK Skyrim patch, and then we'll check them. And there might be a good amount of stuff in there. So I'll have to add that patch. So it'll be the next time. So at least we know we're going to come back for another episode of this. Have I done any combat? You have not seen any, but I have done combat. I'm not a huge fan. Look at all this stuff, man. Look at all this stuff. Oof. All right, we're going up here. So you can see there's immersive interactions. I've turned off most except for the door and a few things, you know, shrines and stuff like that, but I can't stand all the extra immersive interactions. It's not necessary, especially when you're picking flowers. So we will come in here. There is, ooh, unusual gem. So we'll take that. That's the only thing that we can actually take. Fortunately, he's at the, what's his name? Oh my goodness. There's so much extra stuff. The monolith. See, so we can come in here and read all we want. Generally, there is, oh, that's a different book. I've never seen that one. Legal basics. The books I usually look for are the ones that give quests. I don't see any here. What is that? Okay. I thought I saw something. Okay. All right. Let's get on over here. Ooh, giant. Ooh. Man, you got. Ooh. Nope. That.
Be careful.
Hey. I'm working over here. Gosh. Some people, man. Oh, did I not? See, now that mixed with blue mountain flower will give you a healing potion. All right, so let's get on over here. All right, so we got to test this out. We got to, make sure. So what do I know for sure will give me a healing potion? Well, either this is going to fortify my health or it's going to give me a healing potion. It fortifies my health. I don't want, okay, that's enough. Don't want to really fortify my health. I don't know about this one, so we'll see. Okay, so that's not it. I don't know if it's the imp stool or not. I always forget. That's the restore health. Okay, so this is the imp stool. So now we know blue mountain flower and imp stool will restore health. Elves ear, no. But we got to test it anyway. Got to test them all. All right, damage magicka regeneration. So don't want that. So we knew it was the imp stool. And if I'm not mistaken, we don't have much else that's going to help us. All right, we'll try this one. Okay, nope. All right, there's the mud crab chitin. So let's give that one a try. Chitin or chitin? Okay. And then, ooh, more for that. Okay. See, unfortunately, we haven't picked up really any of the stuff that we know for a fact does work. All right, we can check. Come on now. You don't want to surprise me with anything else? Is he over there humming? He sure is. Alright. And the last thing I would want to try is this guy. Alright, so we don't have anything that really... God dang it. So all this crap we got, and none of it's going to give us what we want. Hey, resist poison. Just having a chance on that. Okay. Okay. Oh, we got 30 salt. Oh my goodness. What is that? 3 pounds worth of salt right there. All right. Vampire dust. Ooh. Rising threat. Ooh. Okay. I don't think it's this one. It could be that one. Yep. Investigate. Yep. So that's one. Ooh. Okay. What else you got here? All right. What book is that? Wabbajack. all this? Oh, I'm hungry. I'm peckish. Follow the usurper. I'm hungry. I need some food. Alright. Oh. I didn't need to see that. And then I thought I turned all the eating animations off, but apparently they won't turn off. Okay.
It's no
Excuse me.
secret that
Pardon me.
Aretino boy is doing some ritual, trying to call the Dark Brotherhood. But who's going to stop him? Me? I'll have no part of that.
I don't blame you. Will. Ooh, steel war axe. We don't need it. The monomyth. Now, I pushed on a door and it opened inward. You tell me how that works. Oh. You need a smithing skill. This book should allow a skilled blacksmith to learn the techniques of creating orcish equipment and plate armor. Nice. What's in here? See, the problem is, what's this note? Is that a note or is that a book? Okay. I tell you what we're gonna do. Are we? All right. Oops. Okay. I'm not worried about the. Ooh, apple cabbage soup. Yeah. Hi. I didn't see anything. At least I'm not talking. What's up there? A bowl? Uh-huh. Don't you think the guards should be wondering what the heck is someone just walking around? You give me the creeps, man, just staring at me, bro. Have you seen a woman up here before? Oh, dang, dude. Lost Legends. Dragonian account. Alright. Oh, look at all these books. Words of the Clan Mother Anisi. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Oh, snap. is closed. Might as well read it while it's in my inventory. Oh, elven craftsmanship. Did you see that? You see that? We got elven and orcish, just like that. All right. Peace out. Excuse me. Pardon me. What is this? Where's this go? Oh my goodness. Hey, excuse me, I need a little privacy, please. All right, we got to. All right, let's see. Items. Check that out. Check that out. We got underwear on. This is how we stay clean. There's bathing in Skyrim. All right. Do we feel better? Feel refreshed? All right. We need to get a, wow. Look at that. All right. How many more do we need? I don't even know. But at least we know where to get a bath. No. We don't need cash that much that we're gonna take the chance of getting caught.
Them die with their false kings.
We've been soldiers a long time.
If you're down here, no, it means nobody's watching your.
But people are still weighing things in
Nope,
their
nope,
hearts.
nope. We're just gonna.
What's left of Skyrim to wager?
They have families.
We're just gonna let go.
How many of their
Cooking
sons
pot?
and daughters
Thank
follow
you.
your banner? We
All right.
are their
Oh
friends.
shoot! I wanted to come over here. Oh, we can make ourselves some soap. All right. So we're gonna do that. Some clam chowder. Of course, we're gonna make some clam chowder.
But why do you fight?
Some vegetable soup.
What then?
Salmon steak.
Elves dictate the fates of men.
All right.
Not one in this.
Then we can make.
held in my arms, dying on foreign soil. I fight for their wives and children whose names I heard whispered in their last breath. I fight for we few who did come home, only to find our country full of strangers wearing familiar faces.
Of
I
colored
fight for
people.
my people, impoverished to pay the debts of an empire.
We come home and find all these people of
Yet
color
ransom
here.
criminals for wanting to rule themselves. I fight so that all the fighting I've already done hasn't been for nothing. I fight because I must.
See, I just have the hardest time supporting the Stormcloaks, even though I mean, and the problem that I have with it is, and I think it's an oversight or a just. It's almost like
Tired from the world. We're such a
the
day
word.
beyond.
Oversight isn't the proper term for it. It's kind of like I almost want to say it's almost coming from a point of ignorance, in the sense that and unsympathetic, right? Unsympathetic ignorance. In a sense here, right? You want to root for the Stormcloaks in the sense that they're the underdog. They're fighting against the big bad empire. The problem is, and the thing where I think it loses, you lose the support, is the from the angle they come from. Skyrim is for the Nords, right? Skyrim is for the white people. That's basically what it's saying. If you're not white, you don't belong here. And that's how it comes across. So they don't like the Red Guard. They don't like the Argonians. They don't like the Khajiits. They don't like, the elves. So if you're not pure, just white, they don't like you. And that's where you lose the ability to support them, because you want to say, okay, yeah, it's our country, and then you know what I mean. And we see that too much today out in the real world. Anyway, we see too much of that, and it's like, you know, here in the game, when they wrote this and they put this all together, you know, what was the makeup of the team? What was the makeup of the writers? You know, and so it may never just occur to them just how racist it would come across, and it could, they might have done it on purpose. We don't know. You know, you would have to go and ask them, what were you intentionally wanting this to come across as racist as all get up, or did you not realize that's how it was going to come across when you wrote it, when you were just trying to make it so that you're fighting for a proper cause? It's the underdog against the big bad wolf, and you know, this is our land, stay off of it, right? Stay out of it, you know. And then I think it would have been one thing if they were harassing the Imperials and giving them a hard time, because that's the big bad wolf, right? That's you know, the mighty empire and the, you know, the high elves. Those two together is the problem. So if they were harassing them and shunning and giving them a hard time, that's one thing. But instead, what are they doing? They're picking on the elves, they're picking on the Dunmer. They don't like anyone that's just not Nord or not white. And it's like, so you lose credibility because, you know, it's like your fight is with the high elves, your fight is with the empire. Yes. And then, you know, the empire, the Imperials, white. So yeah, that's fine. But you are stepping on and abusing and discriminating against the other races of color, you know, the Dunmer. And so it's kind of like you're coming across, you know what I mean? You can't take the high road when you're coming across so negatively and so you know, you're coming across so much as a racist. And then so that's how you look at these. So you look at the Stormcloaks. I mean, really, they're kind of like the Klan in a sense, you know. And then the guy Rolf, right? They're harassing the one lady, and what does she say they do at night? They like to come around in the night and yell and do all kinds of things. I'm like, wait a minute, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, you're not painting them in a very, very, you know, and as you start to and as you play this more and more and you see it, it really does get to the point where you're like, gosh, there's no way I can support these guys. There's no way I can be part of what they do. And that's why to me it's like, did they intentionally write it that way?
Spare a coin for a poor old woman, milady.
Yeah, here, have some gold.
Oh, thank you. Divines bless your kind heart.
All right, well.
The divine smile on a charitable soul.
All right, let's get inside. So, yeah, now I can never, when I'm playing, when I play this, there's never going to be a run through where I'm going to be siding with the Stormcloaks. There's just no way. You can't.
Welcome.
And that's why I say I find it unfortunate, because I don't know if they intentionally.
Here's Candle Hearth Hall. Great rooms upstairs, and there's a bed for rent on the ground floor.
Oh, okay. Well, I like to rent a room, if you don't mind.
Sure thing. It's yours for a day.
You heard any rumors lately?
Have you seen that shrine of Azura? They say the Dark Elves
Can't say
built
that I
it
have.
after they fled from Morrowind. Sight to see.
I see. All right. Hey, you know any place I can pick up some work?
Of course. It's all in this note. I'll show you to your room.
Oh.
Right this way.
Wait, hold on. I gotta read this. A group of bandits have stolen something of great value to my family's kingdom. The headsman's cleaver, and fled to Skyrim like cowards. We believe they're remnant members of the Green Cap Bandits who have been a thorn in the Queen's side from the day she was born. Our sources tell us they are holed up in Lost Knife Hideout, and as the Queen's strongest knight, I have been tasked with retrieving it. However, if I don't survive, I ask that you eliminate these bandits in her name. The Queen will gladly bestow the cleaver to the one who vanquishes her oldest enemy. Shugars grow Batal. Okay. Hey, these girls are kind of buff in this one. All right, so we definitely needed it. Hey, how you doing? We'll talk later. She looked like she wanted to get to know me a little bit better. Oh, wow.
Let me know if there's anything else you need.
I got the presidential suite. Thank you. Nice. All right, let me close the door real quick. Ooh, the Great War. This book just never ends, does it? Okay, just right when I say that. And look at that. If we wanted to steal, we could. Ooh, frontier. Fall from glory. I think you can almost tell the vanilla books compared to the others. Alright. What is this? Is that a... I don't know. That might be a flower pot. Okay. What time is it? So we're going to sleep for an hour. That way we can... let's see. I'm going to move that up to 15. I'm going to move that to 15 too. And I'm going to come... let's hit stances. I don't know what stances does for you, or what it does for you, but can't hurt. All right, so we're going to move that one up. I'm actually going to hit that one up. Okay. Come down. Right now. And we're already more than halfway through level 3 already. Okay.
This is an ode to Skyrim's truest sons and daughters, the Stormcloaks. We drink to our youth, to the days come and gone, for the age of oppression is now nearly done.
Okay. So we're going to investigate a little bit.
Drive out the empire from this land that we own.
Cabin in the Woods. That was a movie.
With
Also.
our blood and our steel, we will take back
Actually,
our home.
I actually enjoyed that movie.
All hail
Okay, that
to Ulfric.
that base
You are the
has seen
High
better
King.
days.
In your
If I'm
great
not
honor
mistaken,
we drink
down here
and we
somewhere.
sing. We're the children of Skyrim and we fight all our lives. And when Sovngarde beckons, every one of us dies.
Okay.
But this land
Oh, look at
is
this.
ours, and we'll
Oh,
see
you
it
creeper.
wiped clean of the scourge that
You
has
creeper.
sullied
Look at him, just sitting here chilling, waiting for the next person to get, look, to come take a bath. Lucky for me, I already took one. Gosh, you creeper.
We drink and we sing.
All right, that's not our room. Is this our room? All right, we better close our door. Holy cow! He's just sitting there, just chilling, just hanging out. All right. Okay. I awaken feeling very rested. Okay, and where's my food? All right, so we'll have that, and he's out. Is this guy? Oh, look. At least he's not. Everybody saw that. Everybody saw him just sitting there, just creeping out, sitting there staring at everybody that comes in. All right, let's go on outside for a little bit. Captain Lonely.
I'm a writer by trade.
You still
Not
can't
that
what?
the people of Skyrim do much reading.
I think somebody's dead. What kind of writing do you do?
I write drama, friend. The legends and history of Skyrim made to excite and inspire. Poor Gerard Germain at the Bard's College has been waiting for my latest work, Olaf and the Dragon, for weeks now. Roads are a mess.
You know, I can drop it off for you if you want. I'm probably headed that way at some point.
You're sure?
Mm-hmm.
When you see Gerard, ask for a tip. I'm sure he'll be in a good mood after reading this. May you lose yourself in the
Mm-hmm. Kind of short, bro. Kind of short. Mm-hmm. All right. What we're gonna do is let's save real quick, even though I think it probably just saved for us. Well, it didn't actually. You saw how we came out. It said Wind Peak Inn was the last save, but that might have. We're gonna go fight some wolves real quick here. I don't think we're ready for the saber, even though the saber cat. Be nice to get those eyes. Yep. You see that? We can actually block. Now, I have disabled smooth cam. Not a huge fan of it myself. And then when I first started up the game, it was just all over the place, I thought. It's just very... Where's the bridge? Did I miss it? I went the wrong way. There's the bridge. Holy cow, I'm like way off course. If I thought we could survive that one camp, I'd go hit that camp, but I don't think we can. I don't think we can survive this right here. I should save, just for the sake of saving. Oh, what? Okay, you're not a wolf? God, he's coming faster. What the heck? What am I doing? That thing's gonna catch me. Oh, show. See, the problem is he heals. What the heck? Why would you put a troll right outside the city? That's like the worst place for it. Hey, what are you doing, bro? Alright, you come on out again. Alright, you got you. Oh, shoot. Oh my gosh. Got him. He sucks. Do I really have 2,000? I do. Alright, now. Who agrees with me that a troll right outside the city is like the dumbest thing ever? I'll leave the car. Oh, I'm not ready to fight that. That's for certain. How many arrows do I have? I got 20 arrows. That's because I just wasted 10 right there. What the frick, man? Oh, hey, Rasad. Well, this isn't. This is Madran. Yeah. Well, I'm afraid to go down this way because what if he decides, you know what? I'm going to come and I'm going to catch you. I'm going to catch you when you ain't looking. Hey, if it's free and nobody's saying anything to me about it, might as well go ahead and collect it. Alright. We're going to have to fight some wolves here at some point. I'm just saying, if they put like another troll down this way too, I'll be like, man, you done made it so that you have to take a carriage if you want to go anywhere. Good. We're not going to go shoot anybody's goats. But we all know, right up this way here, there's a cabin. Okay, so we're not going to survive this. Okay, we already know this. Right? There's one of us. It's Requiem. We're going to be taken out fairly quickly. So it's just a matter of, like, what damage we can do before we get taken out. And then we'll figure it out. And then there may also be a possibility that we might be able to run. I doubt it. I think we'd probably do better in first person than in third. What I hate is the double standard. And what I mean by that, and you can see we're being spotted already. Can I, yeah, get in the first person, please? Okay, somebody saw me, but I can't see them. So we are in a crap ton of trouble already. And I hear wolves. Somebody sees me somewhere. Is that a wolf right there that sees me?
Huh?
Now ain't this a surprise? Now we're gonna have to spill your brains
My
on the
steed
road
will
here.
be your death.
Hey.
Let's go.
That's just a distraction. I need not to miss.
Get her!
Come on, come on!
Nice boots you got there. Yes.
Oh shoot!
Not so tough now, are you?
No. You saw I done. I done little damage. Oh, that guy again. Come on, man.
Don't beg me to
Stop.
kill you before I'm done.
Stop chasing me. How long are they gonna chase me for? Do you know? I don't know. Let's see. That's what I'm saying. In Requiem, arrows, bows. It's weird because you get hit with a bow, boom, you're dead. You usually get hit one or two shots with an arrow, you're dead. And you saw with these guys, I mean, maybe, the armor that he had was a protection enough. But it's been my experience.
Finish this!
God, I suck.
You won't even live to regret this!
Are you gonna cut me off? What are you doing? Leave Bunny alone. Oh shoot.
Can't wait to count out your coin.
Where did they go? There they go. They are literally going after the goats. I am literally just shooting arrows for no reason. I'm just wasting arrows.
I'll kill you if I have to. You won't get the best
You
of
like
me.
a horker!
Come on. Are you freaking kidding me? Are you freaking kidding me that the curse is right on her?
You're gonna pay! You won't even live to regret this! Ugh.
Okay, the game's knocking up on me a little bit. Don't see him. Am I trying to drag him to the guards? Heck yeah.
Crosses me!
Where is he? Where is he? I need the overhead thing. Where's this thing? You see him? I don't see him. He was over here killing goats, man. Oh, snap. What the heck, man? Ow. He was just... Is he heading back? Is he heading back? behind there, bro.
Bathe in your blood.
Where's the Khajiit guards, man? Why is Modron all by himself?
You're gonna pay.
I lost track of where it was.
Someone do something.
Where you at? Where you at? There you go. Oh my god, look at that huge guy.
Get him.
That's right. Bro, what are you doing? That's it. Get him. No. No.
You won't even live to regret this.
I've had enough.
Didn't I get him? Oh my gosh. Bulfrida brandy mug. She went down. Poor thing. What do you... Oh, man. And she just wanted to help. That's all she wanted to do. Was just help. You know what I'm saying? That poor thing. A baked potato. Okay. Yeah. I've worked up an appetite. This guy. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna use that. And everyone we take down from now on, we're taking down using your weapon. Okay, we're not grabbing the scuba. Okay. So we are taking that. We are taking that. All right, I don't have much room. I gotta go check out your girlfriend now. Man.
Tools, wares, and weapons.
And you know everybody's. Oh shoot! While I'm here, shoot. Why don't we just? Hey, thanks, bro, man. Appreciate it. Hey, Madron, you didn't even get up.
I welcome you, friend. How may I serve you?
What you got for sale?
Take a look.
All right, so what we're gonna do is I'm not getting much money for it. Look at this. Of the Minor Knight, armor rate increased by 50. All right. Didn't mean to sell all of them, but it is what it is.
Nice weather for a ride.
All right, man.
Your road lead you to warm sands.
All right, we're gonna go ahead. We gotta go find that girl. The girl's body. She might have some good stuff on her. I don't remember where she was. I don't remember how far out it was. I don't think it was this close. I think I had to go further out. All right. I think she's down behind one of this next farm. Yeah, we had to kind of get that guy in quite a bit. There's another farm here, right? I think we gotta go this way. she... Yeah. Oh my goodness, man. They kill like all the chickens? Look at that. All right. I don't think all the arrows were mine. All right, so she is probably back this way. Still got a goat. All right. Here she is. Ooh, okay. All right. I'll take that. Take that too. We'll take the arrows. Take the potions. That. The iron short sword. I ain't gonna get much. We're just taking all your stuff. You know why? Because you. Oh my God! You killed another goat. What are you doing, killing all the goats, man? You people should be ashamed of yourselves. All right. Might as well, since we're here. All right. Now, normally, and then, yeah, it's just so you know, I turned off the amount of time, so it just fades out, back in. It doesn't actually, time doesn't fly, or, I hate that. So, yeah, I'm not willing to have it do that. All right, so get over there. All right. Well, at least that one's alive. And in truth, I mean, we could do the lady a kindness if we wanted to and resurrect her. You know what I mean? She lost her life coming out trying to help us. The least we can do, I mean, kind of, is who's steel arrows? Am I shooting steel arrows? Which means I think I probably used up all my iron and automatically switched to steel. Or did I use up all my steel and switched automatically to iron? Dude, I feel bad about this one because I really thought she was going to, I thought they were going to be able to take him out without her, anything happening to her. So look, we can do this, right? And then I can just go. I believe that's spelled right. Right? Then, yeah, there you are. All right.
Welcome. Don't see many strangers out here. Come to get your hands dirty on a real farm?
No, but I'm glad to see you up and walking around. You see what I'm saying? She didn't deserve that, okay? I brought that to her. And look at it. Look how happy she was when she got up. What you got in there? Nothing. Hey, Madron.
I welcome you, friend.
Hey.
How may I serve you?
Well,
take a look.
Yeah, let's see what you got. You got what I need. All right, here we go. You got a hunting bow of shocks. Ooh, silver arrow of fire. I don't know that is interesting, right? It's about as slow as the bow, but does way more damage. But I don't have that much gold. Well, I do have that much gold, but I don't want to spend that much gold. You see that scale helmet of water breathing? Look at all these potions. Oh, that's right. 500 for what? What? And you don't have a single... Do I have any good potions to sell? Hey, let's go ahead. Look at that. Fortify health. Oh. Did I even get any money for the other one? I looked at the wrong... I was looking at duration. I'm going like 300 for Fortify health? That's the duration. That's 300 seconds. Mm-hmm. All right.
May your road lead you to warm sands.
Yeah. I know I was going to sell you some stuff, but it's so depressing looking at your that I gave up. Okay, so I'm going to say it's a good thing we didn't take our chances with the saber cat. I think we wouldn't have survived. And he would have chased us down long before we got somewhere where somebody could have like helped us. And poor girl, you know, luckily we were able to resurrect her, but I mean, technically she gave her life. She gave her life for us. And the cool part was how happy she was to see us when she woke up. Yeah, that's what we're calling it. She woke up. No. She woke up.
Come and see what goods I offer.
All right, so that's 2 down. There's probably a couple more in there, but we could probably do the same thing. Let's Okay. So I think that's what we got there. Let's go into and let's look. We got that needs to be favorited. That can be unfavorited. All right, wait. All right, we got 85 steel arrows. Okay, so we got a ton of them. For some reason. Did we get more than we had? I don't recall now. I can safely say though we were sucking. So our aim was way off. We were shooting all over the place. Steel. All right. Hey. We'll take it. We'll take them. Let's go back out. Oh gosh. Poor goat. See, they were just like slaughtering everybody on everything on the countryside. They're like, we're just not gonna stop at people. We're gonna take out animals too. And look at this little guy, just chomping at the bit to get some revenge. He says, I want to avenge my brothers and sisters. And it's like, yeah, I don't recommend that, bro. Really. I'm gonna have a hard enough time surviving this as it is. I hear something.
Wizards? Now that's power. Bet they got that secret magic. Can turn wood to gold. Yeah. Wish I could turn wood to gold.
Just need to get the first couple of hits in.
I love the cold air. It's exhilarating.
Okay, there's more voices than I was hoping.
That can be arranged. Time to end this little game. Put you in the ground.
You're dead. You hear me?
Coward. Pay for this.
Drinker.
fighting with somebody.
You're as good as dead.
Hey man, I just helped you.
Do your worst. Mercy!
Stop that! Ah! No! You'll pay for that!
Why are there so many of you?
Call yourself a warrior?
Yes. Ooh, I got him in the knee.
Think you can take me?
I was hoping I didn't have to.
Oh, I hate archers.
Right in the knee. Ooh, that was a little hard. Ooh. Are you serious? Are you serious? You are. I am 100%. There, let me have that. We'll take that too. We needed that. Do I need one more of those? Here. No, I don't want to pick it up. I just wanted to. I don't want to step on it. That's what I don't want to do. Oh, look at that. Here, give me that. Give me that. All right. Let's see. What's all right? Ooh, cabbage soup. Okay. You deserve that. All right. First things we got to do is we got to figure out. Okay. All right. Okay, we can take that. I can take this too if I wanted to. I just don't know that I want to right now. Okay. Here, let's check you out real quick. All right. We definitely. We'll put that on. Salmon meat. We'll take the gold. All right. Empty skooma bottle. No. Okay. Holy cow! How did we survive that? All right. So, oh yeah, please. All right. We already took one of those off of somebody. So. Okay. What's my weight? Yeah. We gotta go check out old girl up here. All right, so Lisa. Hey, how you doing? How you doing, little sis? Here, give me that. I'm gonna give it back to you. I just want you sitting there, you know, in your little girly bits after talking all that smack. And it's really right of you to not like archers. You see what I'm saying? You see? I walked right by that bear trap, and if I hadn't did that, activated it, I would have stepped right on it. What's in here? We'll take the lavender. Oh, look at that. Another painting. Nothing we can do with this guy. Might as well just read it. Take the lockpicks. Red dress. Nope. Oh, look at that. You know, gotta be honest with you. We could do ourselves. Oh, look at this. Look at the armor on that one. All right. Let's see. We got the belt. All right, we're gonna get the pants. There's no armor on the pants though. We already got one of those. I think we need that though. Alright. Bear pelt. Black Pete Priest robes. Ooh, look at those. Okay. Break that down. That down. What we wanted. Oh, so there's a, we can. I think we already have a. What's the name? What I want is. Oh, come on. There it is. All right, so we got the back and the left. We will go side right. For now. All right. We'll come over here. Ooh. Oh, heck yeah. What's our weight? 329. Oh. Is that a steel dagger? Or no dagger? Ooh, leg of goat. Cabbage, carrot. Let's take that. Yeah, let's take that. What do you got in there? Fine boots. Might as well. Not wait. Okay, dance in the fire. Oh, look. That's nice. I appreciate that. Oh. We're going to take it. Ooh. Give me that. Whoa. Are you kidding me? All right. Yeah. We're over encumbered. All right. So this actually that kind of sucks. In truth. Why? Because we go through the trouble of finding this stuff. Right? And then we just made the what's the name? We can't sleep. Oh, we can. We can sleep there if we want. Take an hour. Pale mercenary scene in Folkreath. Okay. We are ready to level up. Alright, so first things first. Alright, here, let's do this. Okay. I think we're gonna go with you instead of we are not going with you instead of you. Okay. As much as we want to, it's this one's still better. Let's see. Okay. All right, so let's give this one. Let's just test this one out real quick. I want to see what it looks like. All right, with the boots. Okay. And then did I do the gloves? I could have sworn I had the gloves too. All right, so we're gonna put that on. So we got those. All right, so I guess we can only wear one or the other, right? So the unlimited rings and amulets is not working in this case here. We got domino gloves. I thought we got the other gloves too, but we didn't. So this is our outfit. So we look like a little pirate. Or we could wear this. Which one's got more warmth? They're the same. What about the pants? Oh, we still have the pants on. So they have warmth. Okay. I don't know about you guys, but I think I might be leaning this way a little bit more. Oh, and look. Nice. All right, slice. Yep. All right, what's in the dresser? All right. We need to take about an hour. Oh, look at that. Ooh, steel boots. Always can use some salt. Cliff Racer. Oh, look at that. Our first chance in the game to actually do some lockpicking. Okay, okay. Oops. Nice. Okay. We already checked that. I thought there was something in the chair. Did we not see something in the chair? Or was it something else I was seeing? Okay, I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think that's everything. Wait, still had the rabbit there. And I mean, if we wanted, oh, and is there another guy over here? Okay, large sack, salt. All right, ain't gonna complain about that. Some leek. I think that's everybody. But if we really wanted to, with the extra carry weight, I could take that, and that. Then same with you. See that? Oh, hey, steel arrow. And always use the more. What do you got there? Hide. Okay. See, so we got everything, and then one of the things that I could do probably pretty quick here is come in here, and then, like I said, we don't get a whole lot. For things that we sell, but I could break these down. Break down one of those. We're not going to get much for the helmet, the hide helmet, hide purse, the hide bracers. We're not getting much for those. Once I get a couple of steel ingots, we can make some assorted buckles, and then we can make a bandolier to go across the chest. That'll should be another 100 carry weight. Just gonna sleep for an hour, just so we can level. All right, so I'm gonna boost that up to 20 for now. We're gonna get that one up. Might as well. All right, so let's really go in on, where's my, yeah, there it is. Going on sneak. Like that. Where is my health? 110? Is that what it's saying? All right. 115. All right. Okay. We can just go out this way. That was unexpected. That was very unexpected. Unexpected that there were so many of them. There was way more than I was thinking there was going to be. And the fact that they kind of just stood there, let me shoot them over and over again, instead of figuring out a way to get in on me and take me out. Okay. Oh.
Yes. That fool Endario can't get it in. I'll thrash him when I get back to the city, don't you worry.
What's about
I wasn't
Carrie?
wanting to get anyone
Right.
in trouble, so just wanted to get the new planning started is all.
I wonder if she's gone back home, Brandy Mug, and told her husband about this weird dream that she had that she, you know, it seemed like she oofed. You know what I'm saying? But then she woke up and everything was okay. There it is, the Brandy Mug. Such a better place with her
wares,
in it.
and weapons, all for sale at fair prices.
Hey,
I
Madron.
welcome you, friend. How may I serve you?
Well,
Take a look.
I'm looking to trade some things, and I'm sure you're looking to sell some things. Let's see. You don't really have. This one is tempting, but I'm gonna have to pass. See, you're only selling one of these, and okay. I tell you what. Let's get over here and let's see what you can take off my hands. You can take that off my hands. Those, that. Iron light crossbow. Yeah, you can take that off. I'm gonna keep a hold of this one. You know. Here. Yep. The noble leather armor. I don't really have need for it anymore. It is cool. It is cool. Now that has warmth. That does not. Okay. I may hold on to this. An introduction to Malachite. Didn't I sell these already? Here, go ahead. Take those. Take those off my hand. All right. Yeah, I gotta figure out where all my weight is. It's in food and yeah.
May your road lead you to warm sands.
Couldn't ask for better weather.
Goods and wares of all kinds, and all can be yours.
I'm debating where do I want to go.
Come and see what goods I offer.
Now, the question really becomes, do I want to stay here in the cold? So I'm really debating between Whiterun and Riften. Seeing that there's a troll in the way of getting.
There once was a hero.
You know what I mean? I just want to see where he is at. There he is. Am I like overconfident? I think I am. How close do I have to be? That was all of my magicka right there. I can't convince that troll to come past this part. Yeah, he's not going to. He knows what's going to happen to him. Why is my health depleting? Am I starving? You see where my health is down to? Uh-oh. Look at that. Look at my wrist. Something's not jiving with something. That's why my health is going. Some of my gear's not mixing with the other very well. I think the gloves. So if I take these off, my hands are back. So you can see how long the sleeves are for the elven cuirasses. So if I want to wear that, I can't wear the gloves that I have. So if I want to wear the gloves that I have, like if I want to wear those, I have to wear this instead. See. So the question really kind of becomes, what the heck happened? Did the spell? Did I hurt myself with the spell? And does okay, well, let's eat something. All right, so that's gonna regenerate stamina. I think. Look at that. Consumption outside of combat restores 30. So what other soups do I have? What does an apple do? You see that? It did restore some of my magicka.
Far I have traveled to bring you these fine goods. Come and see what I offer.
Interesting. Interesting. Okay. So, you know what? That's where we're ending it. Right there. So, I think next time I will head over to... I still don't know. I don't know where I want to go. I don't know if I want to go to Whiterun or if I want to go to Riften. It's kind of like the choice is, do I want to go to Riften? And I mean, honestly, I don't think there's anything we can do, because I think we have to have a minimum skill level, and possibly minimum amount of stuff stolen to get approached from the Thieves Guild. So I don't know that we're high enough yet. Going to Whiterun would kick off the main quest line, at least. I don't know if we're ready for that, but I think what I'm more ready to do is to see if we can see what we can do as far as companions. Not the companions, but as far as followers, and to see what kind of followers are in the game for us. We saw the note that says, "I am ready." I don't want to do a spoiler if someone actually doesn't know what that is in reference to. We are halfway through level 4. But that person is ready, and that we would have to go to Riften and go to the Riften jail and bail him out. I don't usually play with that follower. I usually just leave him sitting there. But he does come in handy. And with the build, not the build, but with this being Requiem, granted, I mean, we did survive that one. Oh, we should go in and collect. Because I'm sure if we talk to Yorleaf, he'll tell us about the bounty there. And we can tell we cleared that out. And get that. And then head on over to... if we go to Riften, we'll go get that guy. Then we can go to Whiterun. See, here's the thing. I usually like to get Janessa. But usually, especially when there's the trade and barter mods and anything that messes with the economy and makes things a little priced higher. So Janessa normally, vanilla, costs 500 gold. When it's these kind of, when they start messing with the economy, then she balloons up to 5,000. I think that's way too much for what is she? Mercenaries. Just, it's like I can get behind, okay, 500 up front, and then 50 gold every periodically, right? So that makes more sense. That's harder to manage. It's kind of like, because like in Starfield, right? When you own when you own your own apartment or house, whatever they call it, they every so often it charges you 500 credits. So I could get behind that, 500 credits per week, gold per week. That gives you enough time to make it. And then if, say, you're out and say 3 weeks went by and it's time for another payment and you're a little short, then there should be like kind of depends on their regard for you and everything, whether they'll let you slide, and then you can make it up to them with the next big take. So kind of that would be something to consider, and something that's very interesting, and that would be one way to do it. Okay, so with all that, it's time for me to go to bed. So I will bid you guys adieu, farewell, and a good night. Remember, like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Peace.